So I'm here at my gym and I'm gonna see if the trainer today will let me shoot a video clip of a sound bowls therapy session. It's a freebie session for me because I just joined this gym. It's an Anytime Fitness in San Diego, and it's kind of an interesting type of new age, I think, therapy. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so we're rolling now. Here we are at Anytime Fitness, and I'm going to do a bowls therapy session with Leah. These are the bowls right here. I can't zoom in on this. Okay, so, all right, this is my trainer here. Leah is going to be doing a bowls session for me, and hopefully she'll be able to tell us all about it because it's totally new to me too. I have no idea what this is, what we're doing, but we did like a little test the other day, kind of a sample.
We did a little preview. So what we'll be doing is I'll use each of these metal sound bowls and I'll be playing them either directly on you or around you, and they'll either be on energy centers in your body or around energy centers. So they do two things. Number one, they can move blocked energy. And then the second thing that they can do is relax and calm your central nervous system. So if you're a type of person that tends to have a lot of stress or anxiety, the calming vibrations and the sounds of the bowls help get our nervous system back into balance or homeostasis.
I noticed that the other day when I was holding in my hand and you had your hand under my hand. I think it was the bowl on top or below.
Yeah.
But I could just feel it. It felt like there was an electrical current
Yes.
running through my hand, and it was not plugged into anything. It was just you were making a kind of a tone with that thing that rubs on it, like a pestle or something.
Yeah, it's a mallet.
It's amazing.
A rubber mallet. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to set the video camera up here. Where are we going to do this?
So you're going to be laying on this table.
Oh, okay. Got it ready. We got the tripod set up here. This is for Reviewer TV, so it's going to go on my podcast on YouTube.
Okay.
And oh wow, so resonant that I accidentally kicked the bowls there, and it made that radical sound. Okay, so do I keep my shoes on, nothing in my pocket, or what?
It's up to you. As long as you're as comfortable as possible. And what I'm actually going to do, Robert, is flip over on your back.
Okay. Yeah, I'm comfortable.
Okay.
I got a bunch of junk in my pocket, like my keys and stuff.
Yeah, you guys. Let me take those away. I can put those over here.
Notepad, wallet. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, junk. Whoa. All right.
Okay.
Oh, this is comfortable.
So first thing that you're just going to do is take a deep breath in through your nose.
Deep breath in through my nose.
And then big open mouth exhale.
Okay.
2 more just like that. Deep breath in. Deep breath in. 1 more deep breath in. Deep breath out. So you're going to feel this bowl that's going to be placed right on your legs.
Oh, yeah.
So our first energy center is our root chakra.
Root chakra.
And the root chakra extends from our tailbone all the way down to the soles of our feet.
Feet to butt.
Yeah.
So root chakra or root chakra?
Root, R-O-O-T.
Okay.
And this is our grounding chakra. So if you're familiar with the hierarchy of needs, this is kind of that foundation.
What, like food, shelter, safety?
Yeah, just knowing that you've got all the basics that you need. You're not stressed about, having a roof over your head or food to eat or a place to rest.
Huh. Does hierarchy of needs also include like social things like family and friends or what?
So that is going to get up into a little higher of the pyramid. So this is just like real fundamental foundational stuff.
Huh. Okay.
And that's why we want to start with balancing, relaxing this part of our body. Because if there is any energy that is blocked, it starts at the bottom and then it tends to work its way up.
very relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
Very calming. Soothing. So you're saying this was like a healing therapy?
It is. And for some people who have undergone different types of trauma or are in chronic states of anxiety, so their mind just constantly races with obsessive thoughts, these types of sound therapies can be really beneficial to, again, get their nervous system back into balance. So our second energy center is right below our belly button. It's called our sacral chakra. And our sacral chakra is a water chakra. So our root chakra is more of that earth chakra. Sacral chakra is the water chakra. And so you can think about, this is where part of your digestion is happening. This is a space where our identity is, our center of creativity. So this is where we're starting to get more into our internal self. So we have all the foundations that we need: food, water, shelter, the ability to survive. And then here we're starting to cultivate our own unique individuality and then expressing that in whatever way serves us. So building on that grounding sense from the earth and then getting more into the self.
Good thing I'm well rested right now. I can fall asleep.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. A lot of people do fall asleep actually when
Really?
we do sound healing sessions with them. And then next, we're moving into your solar plexus chakra.
What do you do if somebody looks so fat they're like a big dome?
And you play the bowls just next to them. So we'll do
Okay.
that in just a second, just so you can feel what it feels like.
Okay.
So our solar plexus chakra is in right above our belly button. So it's between our belly button and our sternum. And this is our center of will, center of power. So building on that unique sense of self, your inner creativity, and then tapping into that power. And oftentimes, this is like our goals. I don't know if you're a goal person or not, but
Sure. Everyone's got goals. Got to have goals.
so this is where goals are formed. This is also where our self-confidence resides, our belief in ourself, and what we're capable of. And this is an energy center that tends to get blocked quite frequently. Anytime that fear or self-doubt creeps into our brain, which that happens from time to time.
It's got a higher tone to it.
So the root chakra will have the lowest frequency. When we get all the way to the crown chakra, that'll have the highest frequency. And part of the reason why you feel like you're having some sort of exchange, it's because you are. So the cells, or the walls of our cells, vibrate. We can't hear it, so it's so faint. But right now, the vibration of your cells and the vibrations of the bowls, there's a frequency or energy exchange happening. And that can be soothing. Sometimes it might not feel as soothing, and sometimes that means that there's some sort of block in that energy center.
You're saying this is a Hindu practice or Buddhist or what?
It comes from India, so Hindi.
And
then our next energy center is our heart chakra. I'm going to take your hand again. Just try and relax as much as possible.
Okay.
And so the reason I'm playing this bowl on your hand is that our heart and our lung meridians go through our fingertips. And so our hands are an extension of our heart. And our heart and our lungs are actually intertwined. They're two organs that cannot be separated. So this is getting into your heart space and into your lungs. Two of the most delicate organs in our body. In addition to our neck and shoulders and hips and different joints, heart and lungs hold a lot of thoughts, a lot of feels.
Oh yeah. It does have that kind of electrical feeling. It feels good.
Mm-hmm. Heart chakra is the bridge between the lower three chakras and the higher three chakras. And so this is where we're crossing over from self to others, higher power, if you will. Our next energy center is our throat chakra. And obviously our throat is how we communicate externally, but it also represents how we communicate internally. The words that we use with ourselves, which is also usually indicative of the words that we use with others. It's also a symbol of like our own personal truth. What we hold to be true, what we hold to be real. right? Even just from a physiological standpoint, when we start to digest food, it all starts in our mouth and then in our throat and then comes down into our stomach. So this whole idea of what we put into our body having an impact on how our body functions. And that can not only be nutrients, but again, the words we choose to use. As we continue to move upward, we get to our third eye chakra, and that's that chakra that's the space between our eyebrows. This is our intuition, our vision.
The third eye.
Mm-hmm. So we're talking about goals that we set, and that's more attached to our sacral and solar plexus energy centers. And then as we think to the vision of those goals actually manifesting, that's where our intuition comes into play, our vision comes into play. Our seventh energy center or chakra is our crown chakra. And that's at the crown of our head and it's said to be energy that extends outward. This is our higher connection with the universe, something greater than ourselves. People believe in different higher beings, God, Allah, just to name a couple, and the universe. This is your connection to the larger. So you've gone all the way from just the grounding, the rootedness, the survival, to our individual selves, power that we can create, to the opening of our heart, where we start to make connections with others, to our truth, how we communicate, and then getting into our vision, how that lines up with something that's larger than ourselves. And some people associate faith with the crown chakra.
Bowls is like, the more the merrier probably, huh? I mean, if you were able to put them on your soles or balls of your feet, the palms of your hands all around you and on your head, midriff, chest, knees, everything, just be surrounded by bowls and have them all going off at once.
Yeah.
It'd be amazing.
Well, get ready, Robert.
Oh, really?
I mean, it's not gonna be every one of them at once, but in a moment, they'll all come to light.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's really cool, and unfortunately we don't have the capability to do it here right now, but I do these sessions in the water.
Oh, yeah.
And so you can imagine, you know, our bodies are what, 75% water, and when you're in water and these vibrations are happening around you, that whole energy exchange is a whole different level.
Yeah. Hold back.
Basically just in. Deep breath out. Do it again. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Just stay with that.
That's amazing.
How are you feeling, Robert?
Yeah. Wow. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
The video kept going the whole time.
Video kept going the entire time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is good.
So,
So
how do you feel?
I feel great. That was amazing, kids. Yeah. So that was something that you learned where? I mean, where did you get your training for that, Leah?
I went through Soul of Yoga to do a sound healing certification.
Okay.
So I primarily work with the metal bowls. There are crystal sound bowls as well. The frequency on those are higher pitched, but the vibration is lower. So where these, you feel a lot of the vibrations, but it's a little bit more faint to hear. The crystal bowls are the opposite.
So you probably don't have them here in the gym because they're more fragile,
Yes.
more valuable, probably,
Yes.
or more expensive.
I would say about the same level of expense, but they are far more breakable. So yeah.
Interesting. And you got into it because you were interested in physical therapy, or were you like a patient at one time? Did you have it done to yourself and you said, hey, that's something I want to do?
So I got into it because I am a yoga instructor. I've got 500 hours of yoga certification. I did that through Core Power Yoga, and it was through a yoga class I was first exposed to a sound bath, and that was with crystal sound bowls, and so I really loved it, and I loved the experience of it, and so I wanted to learn more about it, so I learned more, and then I got my own sound healing certification, and there's a really fascinating book called Sound Medicine. It's by Dr. Kulreet Chaudhary, and she's a American trained neurologist, but she runs a center in India now, and she blends Eastern and Western medicine together, but she talks a lot about the impact of sound and that frequency that it has in our cells because they vibrate, as we were talking about before.
Okay. And is this in any way connected to the Self-Realization Institute here in Encinitas?
It's not.
It's not? Okay.
No.
Kind of just a coincidence.
Just a
Same city,
coincidence.
same community.
Yeah.
Is this where you learned it all here in Encinitas?
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for doing that. I really appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you, Robert.
I'm gonna try to like make the noise, make the sound myself. So, okay, now wait, I gotta I'll hold it here. Okay, so I'll hold it here like this.
Yeah. And then you'll just have the mallet in one hand, and then you're just gonna take this like just right around the rim of the bowl.
Is it bronze or copper or gold or what?
That's a copper one.
Interesting.
Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
And the larger the bowl, the easier they are to play and make the sound. The smaller they are, the more nuanced the wrist movement.
Interesting. Nice. Thank you.
You're so welcome.
I wonder if it does. Is there a way to like test and see if there's actual electricity? Because isn't there a way to like generate electricity from rubbing metal against metal?
Yeah, I'm sure there has to be a way to do it. I have not tested that out at any point, but there's definitely some sort of frequency exchange happening. That is for sure.
We're scientists today here in Reviewer TV. Thank you, Leah.
You're welcome.
You're awesome.